Aardvark is a music program for young people with a diverse background and who come with lots of different life experiences. They may have a mental illness or a chronic medical condition, or they might have had some sort of major adversity happen in their life and they haven't been able to access mainstream music opportunities. And so at Aardvark Music we provide a really wraparound service with a music therapist, a professional musician and a youth worker so that we can really support the young people in the way that they need to be. I started 12 years ago with Aardvark as a board member. Then I was the music therapist and I've slowly moved up and now I'm the CEO running the organisation. It was started by two women, Sarah Giuffre and Belle Harper. And Sarah was a Captain Starlight at the Royal Children's Hospital. There was a young person that was about to go into a major operation, a life-threatening operation, and Sarah had written a song with her, and Sarah had been given a $2,000 grant at a recording studio, and she said, when you come out of this operation, we'll go and record your song. And she came out of the operation and they went and recorded the song, and that's truly where it started. We started doing one session per 2 years, one set of sessions, and now we do 2 rounds of sessions every year and have an ongoing group of young people that can be engaged as alumni after they do their Aardvark sessions. So we've grown into quite a community with some really dedicated, passionate volunteers that have also been involved from the beginning. So to keep the organisation going, a huge amount of work goes into, or is going into at the moment, making us sustainable and putting everything into place, all those policies and procedures to keep not only the young people safe and the program going, but also making the organisation safe for everyone and viable and sustainable so that we can continue the support that we give the young people. Our challenge at the moment is making sure we've got the funding to keep going. We have been hit pretty hard from last year in COVID, so we know that there's more young people that are in need. So our challenge is to make sure that we can keep going and also then be sustainable. From the beginning, when we started 12 years ago, we've seen about 150 young people come through the program. Each year we receive up to 40 referrals and we can take 40 young people in. We'd like to make that bigger. My hope for Aardvark in the future is that we can offer it in more regional centres, so we can do the same model that we've got in regional centres, then maybe eventually national. I want Aardvark Music to be a music service offered to as many young people as possible, and to be able to offer pathways for young people to build their skills, maybe get employment and life skills so that they can, once they leave Aardvark, they feel like they can do their life, and we can given them a step up along the way. The one thing I want everyone to know about Aardvark is that it can make a huge difference in a young people's life. Some of the feedback I've had from the young people is literally that being in Aardvark has saved their life, which gives me goosebumps every time I think about it or hear it from a young person. But it is a sincere experience that they've had, that being in this safe environment, that they feel like they belong and have been able to play music and share their voice, has been a place that has allowed them to keep going.
My name is Meagan. I'm the youth support lead at Aardvark, and I was actually a part of the program in 2016 as well.
Ciel. I was a part of Aardvark in the second half of 2018, and I'm still a part of the alumni.
Hi, I'm Kieran. I've been in Aardvark since 2018, where I do things like guitar and singing and that sort of cool stuff.
I'm Aria, and I joined Aardvark in 2019.
So I had a period of homelessness in about 2018, early 2018, and when I was getting that sorted out and getting housing and all this sort of stuff, a music therapist at one of the homelessness organisations actually came up to me and said, well, you're doing a music degree right now. Would you like to, apply for this? I think it'd be really good for you. So, and I said yes, and I did the interview, and then I got in, and I was absolutely chuffed.
I was homeless for quite a long period of time, between 16 and 2018, and I'd heard of some music programs, and mid-2018 I was in a youth refuge, and I heard some of the staff there talking about a music program that had just opened up slots to potentially go join in, and I thought the name was funny at first because Aardvark is an animal and, well, it's a music program. But yeah, went to an interview and I'm actually glad I'm still here.
I was actually in a hospital at the time. I had a music session, like music therapy as well. And the music therapist heard my song because my songs are on like Spotify and all that. And he really recommended that I come here, and I'm so grateful.
I have always had a huge love for music. And I was talking to, I think it was my counsellor at the time about it, and she was just like, hey, this program's available for young people if you want to check it out. So I did some research, she referred me, that was back in 2016, and I've been here since. So afterwards I was mentoring, which is kind of a step where the young people, if they did the program, they can then help the new young people coming through the program. So I did that for a while, and then I got my qualification and was able to get employed by Aardvark as well. Yeah. So the main thing we do at Aardvark is we have a 14-week program where we record usually about 4 songs, and then at the end of that 14 weeks we're able to actually go to the recording studio and then record the songs, and then the young people can actually get like a physical album, which is really cool. And it also goes on like streaming platforms like Spotify, and then at the end of the year we do a CD launch, so they get to perform their songs. It's this huge kind of celebration that they made it this far. And then throughout the year as well, there's also other paid opportunities for the young people that we have, where they do gigs and things like that.
It actually helped me essentially form a band with one of my mates.
Who you met at Aardvark
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
In the same group.
You know, music is an outlet for these young people and myself, which I use when you're going through those tough times to kind of let go and take it easy. And when young people find that there's other young people going through similar scenarios, they want to collaborate and share music with each other, which is really beautiful. Yeah.
At the end, feeling so accomplished, it was so emotional because it felt like I'd made another family, almost.
Yeah, that's definitely like the feeling that like, I feel like it happens like at the end of every session.
Definitely try to get in.
Yeah, if you can, go for it.
Yes, 100%.
Also, yeah, just pay attention to sort of our CD launches and releases and stuff, and listen to our music and all of that sort of stuff as well.
We would absolutely love more funding, just so we're able to have more young people come in. It's super pricey to be able to have these young people go through the program and be able to record these songs and have the CD launch. So any kind of money and funding is really always beneficial to us. And as Kieran said before, listening to our staff, sharing with your friends or on your social media pages, like about us and stuff, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, we want Aardvark to keep going for years and years.
And years.
And years.
And years.
Because it saved, like, I know me, it saved me so much, like, stress, and just made me feel so safe.
And the more people that come and the more young people that can make connections with other young people, the better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely changed the path that I was going down in life. Just getting out of the house, connecting with other people after getting a tiny bit more clean. I don't think I would have gone back, or I would have gone back if it wasn't for these two weirdos and another weirdo.